The following question states, asks you to show that the function f of x equals 1 over x minus 6 satisfies the conditions of the mean value theorem in the given interval between 6.1 and 10 inclusive. So, and then it also states to find the c value predicted by the theorem. So let's go ahead and take a look. First of all, number one, it needs to be continuous in the closed interval and differentiable. Well, we know that in this case, when x equals 6, we're going to get 0 here, and we cannot divide by 0. So we know that it's not differentiable at x equals 6, but the important thing to note here is that if we look at the interval over which this is defined, 6 is not within that domain. So we don't have an issue at all. So we proceed then just to basically do the slope calculation just like algebra 1. And so that's what I went ahead and did here. F of 10 minus f of 6.1 over 10 minus 6.1. So you just plug that in, really simple. So when you plug in 10, of course, 10 minus 6 is 4. 1/4 is a quarter, 0.25. And of course, plugging in 6.1, you get 1 over 0.1, which is 10 there. And you do the math, you get negative 2.5. So at this point, you've taken the derivative of the original function. It's really simple. All right. So you end up having this right here, negative 1 times the quantity of x minus 6 raised to the negative 2 power equals negative 2.5. Well, notice you have negative on both sides. We can get rid of it. Divide both sides by that negative 1. Leaves you with positive values here on both sides. Well, the fact that these two are equal says, well, we can use that to our advantage so that we get x minus 6 squared equal to 1 over 2.5. You take the reciprocal of both sides, and that gives us this result here. Now, the next thing to do is apply the square root to both sides. And that's fairly easy to do because that's going to give us x minus 6 on the left-hand side. All right, and on the other side, when we take the square root of the 1 over 2.5, we do have plus and minus value, but you're going to see really easy that we only need one of them. But if you'd like, we can write it out. So we can put plus and minus. Okay, and then we'll go over to our calculator to get this computation. And we're going to get something like 0.63245, rounding. All right, and the next thing you're going to want to do is solve for x. So you're going to add 6 to both sides. All right, so we have x equals, for example, 6 plus 0.63245. which equals 6.63245. And then, of course, the other value is x equals 6 minus 0.63245. But we really don't need to compute this because when you think about it, well, what was our interval here? Our interval was between 6.1 and 10. We do this, we're going to get something that is obviously less than 6. So there's no way that this is the answer. So our C value that we're looking at is this right here. And this is how you would go ahead and solve this problem. It's actually quite easy, a lot easier maybe than it looks. So best of luck on this problem.
Made with Doodlecast Pro.